And when I first read this, I was like, finally, okay? And take that, mom and dad, okay? Look, this billionaire says that, hi guys, my name is Bon and welcome back to my video. And today we are going to be talking about the secret to a happy life from none other than Charlie Munger. He's 97 years old, okay? He has $1 billion. So he probably knows something about a happy life. He probably has a happy life. He's probably never been poor, but he probably has a happy life. Now, if you guys don't know who Charlie Munger is, well, you should, because he's a pretty big deal. If you don't know him, you probably know his partner. And his partner is the great investor Warren Buffett. And that's pretty much all you need to know about him. But the real reason why I'm making a video about this is because his secret to a happy life is something that you would never hear from a self-help guru, because it is very semi-backwards. And before I tell you guys the secret to a happy life, if you guys can just click the like button, it would help me out tremendously. I mean, it would make my life a lot happier. If you guys just click that like button, it would make me so happy. And it could make you happy too, because you would know that for every like button that you click, I would be happy. So you would be contributing to my happiness, which should be contributing to your happiness, because if you bring happiness to others, you should be happy too. I am always happy if I bring someone else happiness. So I think that it can help you if you bring me happiness so that you could be happy. Yes. That logic makes sense. Okay, so let's go. So in this article, he says that a happy life is very, very simple. Right? The first rule to a happy life is low expectations. That's one you can easily arrange, and if you have unrealistic expectations, you're gonna be miserable all your life. And when I first read this, I was like, finally, okay? And take that, mom and dad, okay? Look, this billionaire says that the secret to a happy life is low expectations. So get off my back. But in all seriousness, don't say that to your parents, right? If you have Asian parents, they'll kill you. And they'll literally kill you. I mean, it's all fun and games until you see a dead body. So don't say that to your parents. But anyways, that is one way to interpret this. It is the lazy and bad way to interpret this, but it's one way. Okay? The more positive way to interpret this is to say that if you set low expectations, but if you keep hitting those low expectations, then eventually you're going to climb up to something that is very, very good. Realistically, what I think he means is something probably not as polarizing as those two things. I mean, if I was gonna be lazy my whole life and thinking that, oh, if I'm lazy and have low expectations, I'll be happy, probably won't be happy, because I probably hate myself for not doing anything with my life. But if I set low expectations and keep hitting them one after another, that is something that's very, very hard to do. So realistically, most people are going to be somewhere in the middle. They're not going to be complete lazy ass, but they probably won't be hitting small goals consistently. They're going to probably be very, very energetic in the beginning and like gung-ho, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take one small step at a time, and eventually I'll become very, very successful. Most people are like that until they lose their motivation. I mean, that happens every year in January 1st. And every year, January 1st, people set up a goal. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna be more successful. What happens? Okay, around 6 weeks later, they lose their motivation and it all dies down. But even though I know that most people fail in their New Year's resolution or fail to keep up good habits, at least they try, and that's worth something, maybe? Hopefully, at least you are taking little steps to doing what you want to do, because my life is not where I want to be, and if your life is not where you want to be, hopefully you take actions to change it. If you don't take actions, then we'll be miserable together. So now let's talk about some of his other tips on how to have a happy life. He said it's very, very simple. But is it simple? Is it? Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. The first thing he says is you don't have a lot of envy. I think that's pretty simple. I mean, I don't have a lot of envy. I'm not envious of really rich people. People with nice cars, people with big houses. Not envious at all. Next, you don't have a lot of resentment. I don't hate people. I don't hate that they're better than me. I don't hate that they're better looking than me. Next, you don't overspend your income. I'm pretty good at this, right? I make sure that I don't overspend my income and I make sure that I save. So at least that is one thing that I know that I have control over, and I'm pretty good at managing it. Next, I stay cheerful in spite of your troubles. Stay cheerful in spite of your troubles. Does he know how hard that is to be cheerful? Like when you're not cheerful? Last week was a very, very difficult week for most people because the stock market just tanked. Like, oh my goodness. Let's just say I'll work on it, but that's very, very difficult. Next, he says, deal with reliable people. Dealing with reliable people, I mean, this is what everyone dreams of, okay? People always want to work with reliable people. Do people always work with reliable people? No, because people aren't. Some people are assholes. So you should not work with people that you don't trust or you don't like. But sometimes you have to work with unreliable people because you don't really have a choice. Here, let's say that your business partner, which when you partner up, you thought was very, very trustworthy. But then afterwards you realize that they're not that trustworthy and they're not reliable either. And this happens so often. Sometimes you can't rely on people to do certain things. Right? And if they're your business partner, if they're your family, sometimes you just can't get out of it. So it's kind of tough. And finally, do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. And I mean, this is probably the hardest thing. These are things you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to be eating cake all the time. You're not supposed to be eating fast food all the time. You're not supposed to be spending that money on things that you shouldn't be buying. You're not supposed to be watching YouTube. But please watch my videos. There are a bunch of things that I'm not supposed to do. I know that. I'm not supposed to be goofing off when I'm supposed to be working or editing my videos. I'm not supposed to be lying to my wife that I'm working when I'm not working. Yeah. I should probably stop lying to her. Do what you're supposed to do. If you master that, if you really, really master that, like, I think 90% of your troubles will go away. Because if you are supposed to be dating a good person, a good boy or a good girl, and you're not dating that good boy or good girl, and you're dating that asshole boyfriend or ABG girlfriend that is very, very expensive, it's going to cause you a lot of trouble. Go for the introverted nice guy. But yeah, if you do what you're supposed to do, then eventually things will all work out. If you know that you're not supposed to be envious, if you know that you're not supposed to be resentful, if you know that you shouldn't overspend your income, if you know that you should stay cheerful in spite of troubled times, and if you know that you should only work with reliable people, and I mean, if you do what you're supposed to do, then it covers everything else. But how easy is it to do that? It's very, very hard. Very, very difficult. Okay? I mean, if you want to do what you're supposed to do, turn off your internet. Okay? Just don't have internet. That'll solve a lot of your problems because the internet is very, very helpful, but oh my goodness, I waste so much time on the internet. Okay, well, I've done what I was supposed to do, which is to give you guys good information so that you guys could go out and act on it. Right? I will try to act on it. Will I be successful? I mean, these things are very, very tough to do. Hopefully you guys have a happy life. I will hopefully have a better life if I do these things. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get working on it. I mean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now, which is helping you guys and making this video, because I can't do some of the things that I'm supposed to do, and I hate myself for it. Thank you guys for watching, okay? I hope you guys have a very blessed, safe, good, profitable, and very good time this year. So, if you guys haven't done so already, please hit the like button, please hit subscribe so that you can get more of my videos, and that hopefully I can start making money, because I want to make money from this to live a life. I don't know if I'll be rich, but I just want to make some money. Sad. Okay, so thank you very much, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.